have a very special guest. He's a lawyer, Jalal Abdallah, but he's not just a lawyer. He's a lawyer fighting for small human rights groups and advocacy. I'm super excited to learn and get a little bit of advice what we need to do in the legal term. So come have some chai with me, some chit chat, and I can't wait to see what Paradise Cafe brings today.
Cheers.
Cheers. How you got into practicing for law and what motivated you to go into becoming a lawyer?
What motivated me to become an attorney? When I was a kid growing up here in Dearborn, one of the things, I was not a good student in my grade school years through high school. And one of the reasons I wasn't a good student is nothing really interested me other than history and literature and English.
Yeah.
Those were my favorite subjects to study in school. And one of the things I've noticed with those areas of study, which led me to my, fascination with political history, was a lot of these individuals were attorneys. 45 individuals to be president of the United States, the U.S. presidents, 26 of them have been attorneys.
That's true.
So I'm like, an attorney's role in society, to me, personified a person that could had the most realistic chance of effectuating some kind of realistic change. And so that inspired me as a kid. And when I got to college, I majored in history and minored in English, oddly enough. And I knew I was going to become an attorney. I just knew that it was meant for me. I couldn't see myself doing anything else other than that.
Nice.
Just like I said, studying history, I have a deep fascination with it. It's like my first love in life. If I didn't become an attorney, I would have wanted to teach history at the college level.
Oh, wow.
So as people get their fix or their high, so to speak, doing different things. My thing is I love reading about history and I read biographies. I think I read somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 to 3 books a week.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I don't read that much.
I'm
an engineer, so.
Oh yeah, well I mean that's a whole different thing there. I was terrible at math. I was horrible.
I'm terrible at grammar, so.
It's crazy how all our minds work differently. But my brother's an engineer, by the way, and he showed me one of his trigonometry problems, and I was like, this is just way beyond me. This is a different language. I don't know anything, but studying history and studying the civil rights movement in the United States in the 1960s, my favorite area to study, and then studying the history of where my parents came from, Lebanon, and peoples around the world that struggled. Gaining independence and gaining civil rights, that really inspired me. And I really was able to identify from a very early age that lawyers were at the forefront of all these battles and helping effectuate change. So, so I love my job. I'm a person that doesn't dread going to work in the morning. I mean, I love what I do. I love talking to people.
Tell me a little bit more about your firm.
Yeah, so we practice in personal injury law. And in the criminal defense, and we do some real estate work for our clients. Personal injury law, for example, it could be just something as simple as somebody getting in a car accident. Simple on the outside for the average observer, but not so simple for the person that's actually involved in the case at hand. So, people need help. People don't know how to talk to the insurance company. People don't know how to file a claim. People don't know how to go about the entire process. So that's where we help them get to and help them understand where to go. And an attorney is not just an advocate in court or yelling into a megaphone or they're advising their clients. I think that's the art and science of law is your client is kind of looking to keep the comfort. So when they come to your office or phone conversation, you want to be able to talk to them in a way where you relate to them and you make them feel comfortable and you help communicate the message effectively of what needs to be done here. And I've been practicing now for about 4 years this July. And I've met some fascinating people, not only clients, but other attorneys. And it's a wonderful area of, a wonderful profession to be in and be a part of. And I've met so many cool people.
So if you're looking for personal injury or law advice, he's the person to go here. Local Dearborn representative, Jalal. And he can speak in Arabic. So and he'll give you a history lesson. So you'll learn more about everything. we're looking forward to more chat, and we're gonna find out what kind of food this lawyer eats when he's filing all these law claims, especially injury claims, because boy, do we have a lot of accidents.
I'm super excited for this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is amazing. Like, unreal.
Which item would you like to try first?
I don't know. There's so many options here. We'll see which one I'm brave enough to try first. I think I'm gonna try these right here because. What are these?
These are our special popcorn chicken.
Okay.
With our special homemade sauce.
Awesome.
Pick up.
Okay. Don't want to drop this. Phenomenal. It's great. Wow. I'm telling you, it's my new spot.
Perfect. How was it?
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal?
Really, really good. The shrimp sandwiches, sliders were great. And the chicken was just fantastic. The popcorn chicken, awesome. Thank you so much.
We're having our high tea. And as you know, I have an attorney. He specializes in personal injury. So if someone's coming here, and I heard you work a lot for small clients to people who necessarily don't know anything about legal firm or don't have financial resources, what's one advice you would give when someone gets into a personal injury, if it's their fault or not fault? Like, what should you do? Because automatically people freak out.
Yeah.
We have to call the police, we have to call the insurance, but what's something that most people forget?
One thing people forget, and we see it all the time with every single client or every single client's case that becomes defective, is that they contact the insurance company before they contact an attorney. They want to do it themselves. They want to file the claim themselves. They want to go about the process themselves. Inevitably, what happens with most of these people's cases is they open up the claim. Insurance adjusters are trained to ask certain questions to devalue their case, you know, and you don't want that to happen.
Gotcha.
And as a layman or somebody that doesn't know this, I mean, like, everybody doesn't know everything.
Right.
So you want to hire an expert that knows what they're doing. And we stress with our clients, listen, did you talk, first thing I asked, have you already opened up a claim? Have you talked to the insurance company yet? If they tell me no, they haven't, okay, perfect, we'll take it from here. If they have, then we try to kind of gather the information, how much information they gave to the insurance company, and how defective that information that they gave the insurance company is to their case, how detrimental it is.
So if you get into an accident, God forbid, or if you have that going on, call Jamal before anything else. He can advise you and guide you to the right way. And then when you're on these claims and filings, what is your comfort food? What is one item that you really like eating?
Man, I try to stay away from comfort food lately because it can get dangerous, but I've always been a pizza guy. Pizza is like my biggest weakness.
Wow, not fattoush or not hummus or anything.
No, just straight up Italian, whatever pizza. It's just usually my go-to option. When it comes to Lebanese food and whatnot, I mean, maybe something like kibbeh. Kibbeh has always been my comfort food there.
Why? Why it's like pizza? Like, is it just like that cheese, or what does that bring to you?
I don't know. It's just I've been we used to order pizza a lot when I was a kid and whatnot, and it's just phenomenal. It's just perfect food for any situation. You can eat pizza any time of the day.
So if you're going to his law firm and you're trying to get an appointment with him, bring him some pizza. Tell him what your favorite pizza is. I think he'll get your case after that.
Ceppinos, please.
Ceppinos, okay, already highlighting them. Very nice. So I'm gonna have more chit chat. Please stay tuned. And this was I'm glad that you came and you step out of your own comfort zone to have high tea with me. He's gonna try the chaat. One thing that I don't think he has ever had is a classic samosa chaat.
I've never had this.
Oh, by the way, what do you think about Paradise Cafe?
It's a phenomenal place, and I give it a 10 out of 10. And I think everybody should come here, especially the community here in Dearborn. I think everybody should at least stop in here once very soon.
So are you ready for a chaat?
Yes, please.
So this is a classic street snack of India and Pakistan. It's tangy, savory, it's like a fire rocket in your mouth.
Oh, that looks great. I can see the steam coming up. Okay.
And then let me give you a little bit of the crispy samosa.
Wow.
And here you go. You eat it with the spoon.
Okay.
So this is a very casual style high tea. what we would serve in the subcontinent, and people just come, eat, and we talk.
That'd be really good.
It's really good.
Really good, yeah. Kind of reminds me of feta, you know, feta.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Really good.